today's edition of Press Review right here on Luntha TV. Today being the 21st of June in the year 2023. It is yet another day and another time that we'll be taking you through some of the stories that are appearing in our newspapers. And today with me, Tandi Wemzumara and my colleague,
Jacqueline Saidi.
Good morning, Jacqueline. How are you?
Good morning. I'm okay. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. You want to start?
Yes. The front page of The Nation, board gives in to pressure. And the story has a subheadline, NRWB suspends CEO hand after public outcry. Part of the story, Northern Region Water Board has postponed a 2-day meeting for shortlisting Chief Executive Officer candidates following a public outcry over a budget pegged at around 13 million kwacha. In an interview yesterday, the Parastatals Board chairperson, Frank Monifumbo, confirmed the postponement after The Nation in its June 20th, 2023 edition published a story revealing that the NRWB was bankrolling a 15-member delegation to conduct the shortlisting in Nkata Bay.
A budget of 13 million kwacha. 15 members.
Yes.
They're going to be there for the whole year?
Ask for me, please.
Oh, as a country, we joke a lot.
We really do joke a lot. We don't take anything seriously. And when it comes to money, it's like people don't think at all.
No.
Yes.
I mean, the more money they see, they're like, yes, let's do this.
And they forget
this
that
is
we
a
have.
good idea.
Yes, they forget that we have more crucial and very, very important issues that we need to take care of that need the money. Getting many
Oversee your hand. Anyways, on the front page of the Daily Times newspaper, a headline here reads Kwacha in mini depreciation, and part of the story reads that the Malawi Kwacha will marginally depreciate by 2.68% today from 1,000 kwacha 1,036 kwacha to the United States US dollar to 1,063 kwacha 86 tambala. The Daily Times has established this follows the second forex auction that the Reserve Bank of Malawi (RBM) conducted on Monday. Did I say more? All I can say is already the depreciation we initially got last year isn't really doing us any good.
Yeah.
I don't really know goodly what's the backing point with this.
But then also with everything going on, we should be asking ourselves, is it really going to be depreciated at that rate?
But the 25% last year, it felt like more than that.
Yes, it felt like at least 40%.
Or even 50.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on, I'm going to take you through one of the stories that is also appearing in the front page. On the front page, this is The Nation. Judiciary asked to conclude thin plastics case. Part of the story, Malawi yesterday held joint commemorations of 2023 International Day for Biodiversity and World Environment Day with an appeal to the judiciary to expedite judgment on this thin plastics case. Speaking during the event in Lilongwe, Minister of Natural Resources and Climate Change, Michael Osi, said the delay to conclude the case is a major bottleneck in the fight against plastic pollution in the country. His remarks come a week after a group of 20 non-government organizations and civil society groups petitioned Chief Justice Rezin Mzikamanda over a delayed ruling on the case, which started in 2015. 2015.
Yeah.
This is very sad.
But we stretch cases.
Yeah.
We don't really do the expedition thing.
But then if you look at the whole thing, you will realize that it really is affecting our country, our livelihoods. And it's not just about masiti. No, it's not just about that. It's about how it takes it takes forever, actually. They remain there for the rest of it. They would climate change, what and
Evolution and stuff like that.
exactly. And so ungaende a few meters without finding the plastic papers like those. Ugaenda 100 meters osayiveza kumaitoti am I really in Malawi?
Yes.
Yeah, so I think we really need to take seriously issues to do with these things, you know, pollution, waste management and stuff, because these are the worst when it comes to management of mapepala ngati amene wawa. And patsiku kumapezeka zoti munthu walandira kuti mapepala limene titi muna a few times, because ukagula mazira they are putting the mazira in those
Mabanzi.
ukagula mabanzi they are putting the bands. Why did you mention bands? Okay,
I
fine.
just thought of mentioning it.
All right.
It's just one of those. And in Nanji, you can see one hour with the issue. Like, okay, kale timati mapepala at least mwana ndikuita ntchito kwa makala.
Yes.
Timayusunga pepala njandi kumati ndikatsire moto. Kuma pano paja kunabwera chitukuko cha gas.
Yes.
Which doesn't necessarily need
Pepala.
mapepala. So ndeti mangotaya ditu.
Palipose.
Jigizi.
Jigizi.
Msadaba mara timajabe jigizi makwalalamu. Chibisi, jumbo ya chibisi.
Ndiyo mweyo. You know, I remember kale ruchibisi ankaika mujini. You know, mapepala. You remember tikamalemba maiso a standard, I don't know, standard 8 form 2. Amatisa inisa zimapepala dzina zake. You know, zimapepala zimene zichadzo kale they used amagwiritsidwa ntchito kuyika chibisi. Amakulunga like this.
Oh, I get it. Mena makulungira za somba.
Yes. Yeah, what happens to that? I think those papers are better off than awawa a plastic. I think when I take the issue ya ntawi you wouldn't get a good, you know, like, but with the thin plastics, I don't know.
Okay, those papers are makala unena kuti sikuti amakagula kapena kuti amapangidwa manufacture specifically for the chipisi.
No.
Panopati khozonena be ukhozooneka ngati kumve chifukwa mapepa lawo we don't know kuti akatenga kuti.
But then ngati tikunena we're talking about kugula ngati like a country, is it? Tikamati tikupanga progress. Time imeneyo it was like that. And issue ya being clean, you know, it used to be like one top-notch thing.
Yes.
You know, anthu amasamalira dziko komanso kusamalira zinthu zina zosiyana-siyana. Izizo mangudaya ma-waste people says it wasn't happening that bad. Kumano, I think with the coming of technology and stuff, you know, there might be other papers. I mean, I'm paper like paper bags, like papers like these. I mean, I'm mapange specifically for one time.
Yes.
Because yes. Because for example, if you
buy for them because of that.
Ukapita ba KFC badge.
Those paper bags.
Yes.
And there was a time even in Malay Munomu, I'm a bank of those type of paper bags. The only difference is that KFC I'm a kalebo.
Yes.
I'm on Nega envelope.
Yeah, envelope.
Yes. Those ones perhaps, yes. I think that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
And I think so, if I remember very well, the last time I think in the Jawa chips jump paper, I was in primary school. And I think chips didn't go so differently because of those papers.
Tell me about it. And I think so that is another thing. Many my innovators are to business-minded people. I mean, anga ubanga venture into, because sometimes it's good when there's a problem. You point out a problem and then you try to bring in a solution. Because if you're saying, let's take out the thin plastics, and then you bring in, yes, that is going to help us. All right, moving on.
Okay, you have any more logos before we go to business?
No, I think we go straight to business.
Okay, there's a story here. A headline reads pressure mounts. The sub-headlines, two of them, read inflation hits 29.2%, cost of living soars. And part of the story reads that pressure continues to mount on consumers as the cost of living continues to soar, with headline inflation, the rate at which the commodity prices change at a given period in an economy, hit a record 29.2% in May 2023. This is a 0.4 percentage point increase from 28.8% recorded in April. Zikuonetsa kuti mtengo umene anthu tikugulira zinthu zofunikira ukunkana sintha
kwabasi
ukunkana achulukira kufanana kuti panopa zinthu sizikuyenda. I think winali yense panopa palibe amene zikumuyendera kwenikweni, not necessarily kuti tonse tili pa level imodzi, komabe aliyense akuona kusintha nena kuti guys zinthu sizinali chonchi. So the story basically ikungonena kuti Amalawi ambiri akuvutika to access zinthu zofunikira chifukwa chonena kuti zikuoneka ngati kuti mwina mitengo ya zinthu ikukwera, or even if it's even issue yokhudza mphamvu yakwacha.
Yes.
Mphamvu yakwacha so ndimene kusokoneza zinthu chifukwa panopa ulo munthu ukhale 10,000 kwacha
palibe imene udapangira
palibe chanzero chimene ukagwitsire
tissue yenieniyo tissue, toilet paper.
Yes.
You're going to buy it at 17,000. And ugaibeza, they would, that's a bill of at least 12, if not 16 like rolls. The ugaibeza ya 10,000 you. It's about eight rolls. And ugaibeza ya 8,000, ya 10,000 you made it. So think about it. To gula tissue for 10,000. They would. It goes back to issues to do with sugar and mafulo pigira, zintu many zizi. And the same story is appearing in here, and it's even saying that Malawi's year-on-year headline inflation rate continues to rise and hit a 10-year high of 29.2% in May, pushed up by continued rise in food prices. And the Ganizan, kujogera last year in August, if not October, mtengo wa sugar. Because last year we were buying sugar at least 800, you know, but now it's like double the price.
Oh yes.
Because sugar.
They cannot figure December. 2.5 package. Of course, I understand. There was an ultimatum that was given to Ilovo. If that is going to work out, otherwise, guys, this is some pagomati.
This year. You know what I say?
Okay, in my culture. It's a taboo to go to tea.
All right, moving on. The MCTU drills unions in collective bargaining. Part of the story, Malawi Congress of Trade Union, MCTU, with support from Norway, has drilled its affiliates in collective bargaining as one way of empowering the unions. Speaking on Saturday in Mzuzu, MCTU Women's Desk Secretary Ruth Chongwe said that the mother body noted knowledge gaps in the area of bargaining. All right.
I don't seem to have any. Oh, I do have international. Okay, sorry, international. Yes. I was going way too far. Okay, speaking of international news, a headline here reads, U.S. calls for orderly UN withdrawal from Mali, and part of the story reads that the United States State Department has called for an orderly and responsible drawdown of the United Nations peacekeeping mission in Mali, known as MINUSMA, following Bamako's call for its departure without delay.
All right, I'll take 1, 2. Donors pledge additional 1.6 trillion kwacha aid for Sudan. Is this really kwacha?
It is kwacha. Aipanga convert to.
Oh, okay.
To the Malawi kwacha.
I
know it wasn't really because
okay.
Sudan kwacha. I get it.
Yes, international donors have pledged almost 1.5 billion US dollars, which is about 1.6 trillion kwacha in additional aid for war-torn Sudan after a 2-month war between the military and paramilitary rapid support forces worsened the country's humanitarian crisis. The donations were pledged following a United Nations sponsored meeting co-hosted by Egypt, Germany, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and the African Union on Monday. Right.
Okay, moving on to arts and culture. A headline here reads that 4 triumph in Kosoma board polls. And part of the story reads that musicians Wendy Harawa, Edgar Kateri of the Edgar Ndi Davis fame, Anthony Dumba and Deborah Ntopa, better known as Debbie, were yesterday elected board members for Copyright Society of Malawi Kosoma, pending approval by the government during the elections held at Komesa Hall in Blantyre. The elections of the representatives came up as the 3-year term of the current board expires in September this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Celebrities in dress revolution. This is the arts and culture, the nation. For public figures, dressing goes beyond the basic objective of covering one's modesty. The world over, celebrities have dressing in delivering statements, shaping narratives, and even influencing opinion and preferences. At times, the designs that famous personalities sport have left people amazed. There's a picture of Dorothy Shonga, Cash Madam, in a dress. But I think that was
Okay, all I know is that the first time I saw it, it was when it was revealed that she is dating
Yes.
Zeze Kingston. It was one of the pictures that they took, or I first saw of them taking as a couple.
And there's also a picture of
Charisma.
Charisma putting on a suit, and ish, I think tukuzitengera pena ndi pena zitithandiza mwina in a way that let's just wait and see how this whole thing is going to go.
Okay, just another one on arts and culture. A headline here reads, "It is World Music Day," and it says here, today is World Music Day, which is known as the Fête de la Musique. I don't know what language is that. I'm assuming it's French or something. On the day, citizens and residents are urged to play music in their neighborhoods or in public spaces and parks. Musicians Union of Malawi MAM President Vita Shira admitted yesterday that normally World Music Day is marked by holding concerts or performances in public spaces as one way of paying respect to music as an art form, but they have not planned anything this year. I think as a country, Malawi and Zambia, we don't really commemorate some days as they are commemorated in other countries.
Yeah, of course.
I feel like on the other side, especially in Kunja, not in Africa per se, I feel like they take certain commemorations like more serious. Because I would like to believe with even World Music Day in a certain country, Kunja, there should be a whole thingy planned for it. And in my opinion, I feel like it's something that we should consider celebrating. Not necessarily put it as a holiday, no. But at least planning something. Or
But
even
a holiday
if you,
wouldn't hurt either. Okay, fine.
yeah, but then if you say about how let's have World Music Day, it's going to cause a horse fight. Because there was even an issue. This last Sunday, on the 18th of June, is World Father's Day. And as a country, we do not celebrate that. So you're going to see debate on Inaguti. What if we celebrate World Father's Day instead of Music Day?
Of course, that is true.
But music is important. Fathers are very much important, but music, I don't know about how others feel about music, but I personally, I breathe and live for music. It just helps a lot. It's good to celebrate it in any other way.
All right.
Yes.
I think moving on to the back page, this is the sports. Flames as AFCON dream over. And this story has a sub-headline. Sloppy Malawi out after being held by Ethiopia.
That is mean.
0-0. And all right. Okay, we're not laughing. We're just, but yeah, we're laughing. Okay, Malawi national football team's dream of back-to-back qualification to the Africa Cup of Nations finals is over after Ethiopia held them to a goalless draw yesterday in a Group D qualifier at Zimpeto Stadium in Maputo, Mozambique. In a match monitored on Supersport, the Flames, who needed to win at all costs to remain in contention for the remaining slot in the group, boosted up by allowing Ethiopia, who were already eliminated, to force a draw. That is the Flames for you. That is it. That is the Flames.
Yeah, but this had to happen. And well, that happened.
This was expected anyways.
Yeah, okay, still on local sports, this was on basketball. Headline here reads, Mystics ladies player bags 4th MVP award. And part of the story reads that Mikoko Mystics ladies point guard Jennifer Lupia continues to steal the limelight in the Southern Zone Basketball League, Sozobel, after she picked a 4th Most Valuable Player award. Lupia was on song when Mystics defeated Sparks 49-36 to lift the CDH Investment Bank Southern Zone Basketball League at Kamuzu University of Health Sciences. I don't know. I mean, I actually didn't know that basketball, especially Peter, was my own basketball is a thing. But it seems like
it is a thing. I have a friend who does, who plays, Yeah, but there's a story here, a very interesting one. 12-year-old boy qualifies for netball umpiring. 12-year-old Andrew Chunda has been awarded a level 4 certificate after completing a 5-day netball umpiring course organized by Netball Association of Malawi in Mzuzu. The Standard 7 learner at Moyale Barracks Primary School in Mzuzu was among 23 participants who attended the course. This is very interesting and nice.
It is. She's literally putting us on the map. Yes. Okay, now to the last part. That's international sports. I'll take one here. Headline reads, "I will frame a hat-trick ball." and that is according to Bukayo Saka. And part of the story reads that it was a night Bukayo Saka will never forget. The 21-year-old Arsenal winger scored his first career hat trick on Monday evening as England continued their perfect start to Euro 2024 qualifying with a 7-0 rout of North Macedonia.
Gerrard not taking up a Saudi club offer. Steven Gerrard says he will not be taking up an offer to manage in the Saudi Pro League. The 43-year-old former Rangers boss has been out of a job since he was sacked by Aston Villa in October. Ex-Liverpool and England captain Gerrard was pictured in Saudi Arabia earlier in June and reportedly made an offer by Al Ittifaq.
Okay, that story also brings us to the end of what we had for you in this edition of Press Review for today, Wednesday, the 21st of June in the year 2023. Now, remember that in this program, we only take you through some of the stories that are appearing in the newspapers. So if you want to know more details to the stories we read and some of which we could not, do make sure to get some of the papers with the Daily Times going at the price of 1,200 kwacha and the Nation at the price of 1,000 kwacha. And of course, do continue following the rest of our programs right here on Luntha TV as we continue informing you, educating you, and of course entertaining you. You won't have any more to say?
No.
Okay, you've been with me, Tandy Ramsmara, and my colleague
Jacqueline Saidi.
Have a lovely Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.